You are waking up to a winter weather alert this Sunday morning. Some people may need to do some shoveling as they get out of bed. Several inches of heavy, wet snow is on the ground to the north of Indianapolis. In the city, it is a slushy mess with the snow now turning to rain overnight. Crews have been out all night working on clearing the roads. Travel advisories are posted. The one thing that we have heard from police across central Indiana this morning, stay off the roads. We have live team coverage of the cleanup tonight. News 8's Angelique Hockaday is in the mobile news tracker with a look at conditions. And Storm Track 8's Marcus Bailey here with the totals. There are closings running at the bottom of your screen. You can also, of course, get that list at wishtv.com. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Possibly a lot of work to do outside today if you didn't get out and shovel at midnight last night.
Right. Well, hey, look, here, Mother Nature is going to help out a little bit, though, because our temperatures are above freezing. And now for a lot of areas, not everybody, but for a lot of areas, we have made that transition to rain now. This all kind of played out how we thought it would. We thought the bulk of the accumulation was going to be in that 6 p.m. to midnight time frame. Indeed, that's what happened. And then we made that transition over to a little bit of rain, or actually some pretty steady rain. And again, Sierra mentioned the roads may be a little bit slushy, and that's the pink background you see on our traffic map that we show you Monday through Friday on Daybreak. But I wanted to show you, most importantly, the roads. So the pink is indicating some mix or some slushiness, and that certainly is the case, especially on side streets. But the main interstates here are all showing green, which is great. That means we're moving at speed. A lot of those are starting to clear up pretty quickly, and you can thank, one, the warmer temperatures, and two, the rain to kind of help wash some of that snow away. It's steady rain on Storm Tracker around the metro. Places like Kokomo, Marion, Anderson, Muncie, Hartford City, Newcastle, even maybe around Richmond and Winchester. You're seeing snow still, and that continues up in northern Indiana from South Bend to Fort Wayne as well. We still have winter storm warnings north of Indianapolis. That will continue until around 4 o'clock this afternoon, and it is for some of these snow showers that are still hanging around this morning. I think once we get past midday, we'll get on the back end of this low pressure center, and we'll get colder air coming in here. And so another swath of snow coming in, mainly impacting the western half of the state by later this afternoon into the evening hours. And I do think there could be some lighter accumulations out of that. So places like Kokomo, Muncie, Richmond, Winchester, you could see another 1 to 2 inches for this morning. Later tonight, southwest of Indianapolis, you could see an additional 1 to 2 inches of snowfall as well. So a couple of bouts here, but nothing like what we had last night. 28 in South Bend, 30 in Chicago, 35 Indy with rain, 38 in Bloomington, and 46 in Evansville. Our numbers are going to just kind of level off for the rest of the day, but most importantly, we do stay above freezing. 34 at 10 o'clock and noon. We'll stay there at 2 o'clock, and we're down to 33 by 4 o'clock. Coming up, we're going to talk about how much snow we did pick up over the last 12 hours or so. I've got a few more flurries to talk about to open up the work week for your Monday, and another big system heading our way in the 8-day forecast of the latest timing. Coming your way, Sierra, in just a few minutes.
Marcus, thank you. If you are just getting up and planning to head to Sunday services this morning, listen up. Many Indiana counties under travel advisories. Take a look at your screen. This map shows the latest word from emergency managers in certain communities. Several counties, including Hamilton and Johnson, are yellow. That means that routine travel may be restricted, and you should use caution in those areas. 3 are under a travel watch. They are orange on your screen and include Marion and Newton and Lake counties. In these counties, only essential travel is recommended. Benton County is under a travel warning, and that is red.
Hey, it's Captain Mailing from Fisher's Fire Department. Hey, the roads tonight are very treacherous. Lots of snow on the interstates. Traffic's moving really slow. Lots of flashing lights. Be careful out there. If you don't have to be out, stay home.
A word of caution this morning. A Fisher's fire captain is echoing many first responders. It was not just dangerous on the interstates. The department tweeted this photo. You can see a white car crashed into a house. According to the Fisher's Fire Department, 2 homes were damaged. Police say that the driver did have minor injuries. We had a crew out in Fisher's last night. This is what it looked like on the roads just after 10 o'clock. You can see cars driving through slush. Make sure you stay off of the roads unless you have to be out. That's the theme this morning. Here's a live look at our INDOT camera at I-70 near I-465. You can see snow on the sides, and traffic is moving pretty smoothly this morning. The roadway's still just a little wet. News 8's Angelique Hockaday continues our live team coverage for us this morning. She is in our mobile news tracker. Angelique, let's check in. Where are you at? What are you seeing this morning?
Good morning, Sierra. We are on 31 North right now, and we just passed several salt trucks, some of those INDOT salt trucks. That's a difference that we are bringing to you now here as we continue north. We're seeing more of those salt trucks out and about. Carmel seemed to be better. The roads were clear, but as we approach exit 132 here, going to Noblesville, this exit, as you can see, lots of snow still on it, even though it has sort of been plowed. You can see some of the tracks from previous cars. It's still really, there's a lot of packed snow, and now with that rain, it's slushy. But I don't know if you can tell back on 31 on the upper left-hand side, that's where some of those salt trucks are. So the salt trucks do seem to be making their way further north as we continue to go up, but these on and off ramps are still pretty dangerous, still pretty slick. Even we're taking it slow, and thankfully, we're seeing most of the other drivers that are out here right now taking it slow as well. For now, back to you.
All right, Angeli, thank you very much. ISP is issuing a warning as well. According to state police, slick roads led to several accidents between 4 and midnight last night. Troopers in the Indianapolis district report 55 crashes. 6 of those involved injuries. State police also assisted with 29 slide-offs and 8 other drivers. ISP is reminding everyone to slow down and buckle up. Well, here's proof of just how dangerous those conditions were. A woman was rushed to the hospital after her car went off the road and ended up in a ditch. It happened at 30th and Richmond Avenue. Crews on the scene say that the woman hit the edge of a ditch and her car flipped upside down in the water. According to the department, bystanders jumped into action to keep her head out of the water, and at one point the woman was not breathing. Paramedics were able, though, to regain her pulse while on the way to the hospital. Right now, plows are on the streets in Indianapolis. This map from Indy Snow Force shows the crew's progress. Light blue means that the area is being plowed now. Green means that it may be plowed in up to 2 hours. Dark blue follows at 2 to 4, and pink is 4 to 6. Red is 6 to 8 hours. The snowfall is the first time that Indy DPW does not have to follow its 6 inches of snow rule when deciding where to plow. Well, if you parked outside last night, you're probably going to have to clear off your car this morning. Snow really piled up on these vehicles in Westfield last night. You can see that heavy snow we were talking about, and the big snowflakes really coming down there in the light. You can see it piling up on the roofs, on the cars, on the streets. Hopefully maybe the rain will get rid of some of that for you so you don't have too much to do this morning. Well, hey, don't forget to get the Storm Track 8 weather app. It's one of the best tools that you can have when you are on the go. It gives you easy access to current conditions, an hour-by-hour forecast, and live interactive radar. It is free for iPhone and Android. Just head over to your app store.